We'll get started in standing. Feet are about hip width apart. Arms rest easy by your side. You might have a little bend in your knees, just so that they're not locked. I'm just going to start really simple. So only inhaling your arms up as high as is good for your shoulders. We're just going to inhale, take the arms up. And then exhale, lower. We go again, inhale, arms up. This time exhale, lower for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got inhale up again. Exhale, lower for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up again. Exhale, lower for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, inhale up. You probably guessed it. We exhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're focusing a little bit more on extending the exhale today. Let's just take one more breath in together through the nose. As you exhale out through the mouth, try to get all of your breath out so you get to the very, very bottom of your exhale. And then step to the top of the mat if you're not already there. We're going to bring hands to the back of the legs, so just where your butt crease is there, just right underneath. And then inhale, lift up through your chest, spread your collarbones. And as you exhale, slide your hands down the backs of the legs. Just take a little bit of an inhale, halfway lift, so not too halfway. And then fold forward as you exhale. And we'll just take one full breath in and out there. So remember, it's early on, keep your knees bent. And then from there on your inhale, keep your hands connected to the backs of the legs and come all the way up. So chest lifts, collarbones spread. We go back down again on the exhale. And then again, inhale halfway. So keeping the chin tucked in, make sure the back of the neck is long. Fold forward as you exhale. We're going to stay for 2 breaths this time. So just feeling into the back of the head there, let that area relax. And also for a little bend through the knees still. And then press through the legs, come up on an inhale. It's the same thing, chest, collarbones spread. Really feel that opening through the heart, and then come forward again as you exhale. So last time. Take a halfway lift inhale, so flat back. And then fold forward as you exhale. So we're going to hold this for 4 breaths now. Just at this moment, we'll focus not too much on counting the breath, but just kind of aiming to get the inhale and the exhale kind of even. So maybe you're breathing in for 4 and out for 4, something like that. And this practice is all about, it's like really helpful to kind of get us anchored into like reality, like the feeling what's in our body. Alrighty. Next, inhale, press through your legs. See if you can really activate the backs of your legs as you come up. Collarbones spread. And then relax your arms as you exhale. Okay. From there, step your feet so they are maybe about 3 feet apart. You can go a little wider if you think that will work. And I always work with a little bit of a bend through the knees here, so you can do that too. And then take the arms out parallel. So we're going to work through some dynamic twisting. We'll go slow for the first one. So inhale, chest lifts. Then as you exhale, place your left hand palm down on the floor, right arm comes up. Look down as you inhale to come up. And then exhale, right hand to the floor, left arm up. If you can, look up towards your left fingertips, but don't worry if you can't. Come back up, inhale. And this time we're going to start to count. So we're lowering the left hand down on exhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back up on the inhale, maybe for 4. And then as you exhale, right hand for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhaling up for 4. Exhale, left for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We come up again, inhale 4. Exhale, right hand for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come up again, inhale 4. Last time, exhale, left hand for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then stay down. So the left hand is on the floor, right knee bends a little, right arm straight up. And we'll work here, so still working with the inhale 4, exhale 8. I would encourage you guys just to look wherever feels comfortable in your neck. And again, if taking the right arm up is too intense on your shoulders, you can also just have a half bind there. So no problems at all. But counting your own breath in, so your inhale is 4 and your exhale is 8. You might start to notice that on the exhale you can deepen into the twist. But rather than that twist coming from your shoulder, feel the twist come from your navel center, from your belly button. That's the area that we're after, where all of the unprocessed everything kind of sticks. All right, next inhale, come all the way up. Woo! Relax your arms down as you exhale, just pause for a moment. And then inhale the arms out again. As you exhale, right arm down for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like to bend the left knee a little bit here. Left arm straight up, and again you can look up or down, just choose the position that works for you. And then straight back into that 4 in, 8 out. And like always, if it's too much to do 4 in, 8 out, do 3 in, 6 out. Just kind of work with the breath that's not so strange, you know. If we're really forcing the breath out, we're almost doing the opposite to what we want to achieve. Notice the mind will start to give somethings. Usually by this point, so again, it's just that attention to coming back to the breath as those feelings arise. And then next breath in, come all the way up. Inhale. Just lower your arms by your side as you exhale, but stay with your feet apart. And then hands to hips. Inhale, lift up through the chest, like feel the side of the ribs telescope. And then as you exhale, fold forward. Plant your palms. If they don't reach, use blocks, but you can also have your hands on your shins. Let's just take an inhale, halfway lift. Fold forward on your exhale, and we are going to be here for a little while. I'd recommend a little bend in the knees. The idea is we want to feel the sit bones, the bones in the butt, reach skyward. And then we're going to add a bit of a different breath in here. So we'll inhale first of all together. Exhale together. And then the inhale is for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale is for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then hold the breath out for 2. And go again. So inhale 4. You count for yourself. Exhale 6. And hold out for 2. Just keep going like that. Feeling connected through all 4 corners of your feet. And just that focus on the exhale and holding out just helps us to let go of any residual tension from sleep or maybe the day before. Just helps us get a clean slate. All right, inhale, halfway lift, get length through your spine. And you can walk your hands up your legs if you need the support, otherwise bring your hands to your hips. Exhale there. And then press through the legs to come all the way up on an inhale. Relax your arms on the exhale. And then step to the top of the mat. We'll work our way into dynamic pyramid. So stepping the left leg back, the right foot is forward. I always say a little bend in the right knee here and keep your stance quite wide. Okay, and then from there we'll take the right hand to the lower back. The left arm comes up by the ear. If that's too much in your shoulder, you can just keep the arm by your side, no problem. Okay, inhale, chest lifts. Extend through the spine as you exhale to lower. And then we inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. And we exhale down for 4, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down for 4, 2, 3, 4. Now from there, inhale halfway only. So your left arm's still reaching forward. Chin is tucked into the back of the neck is long. We want to keep the spine as long as possible. So this is a pretty intense position. This gives chance for the stuff that's unresolved in our body to bubble up. Just keep the focus on the breath. So you're inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 4. Even in, even out. And the idea is, with this practice, is that we stay and we let the intensity rise as we still stay. Breathe in very deeply. Watch how our mind reacts to that. Next inhale, we come all the way up. Woo! And then exhale, go all the way down. This time, both hands to the floor. Take an inhale halfway. If you need blocks, you can use blocks. And then exhale, just fold your body over the front leg there. Left hand is going to be inside or outside the right foot, and the right arm goes straight up. So if that feels a bit sticky, you can always pop your hand on a prop just to lift your body up a little bit. And then inhale, lengthen the heart forward this time. So get length through the spine. And feel your navel twist towards your right as you exhale. Right arm can also be on your sacrum here. If that's better for your shoulders, do that. And then again, just 1-to-1 breath. So in 4, out 4, something easy like that. And from there, release. Place both hands on the floor and fold over that front leg. Just let your spine round if it needs to. Don't worry if you can't fully straighten it. Again, just steady breath. In 4, out 4. And from there, on your next inhale, walk your hands up your front leg. Step to the top of the mat as you exhale, and just pause there with your arms by your side. Sometimes we can rush on through the practice and not give this energy that's really quite potent the chance to kind of integrate. And see if you can sense it. You can almost feel it's like this drawing down, like it's a lot easier to feel into the lower part of the body now. We're so like up in our heads that anything that will bring us down is key at the moment and forever. All right, step the right leg back. So you've got your left leg forward this time. So we're going to do the same thing. Luckily we get to do that all again. The left hand is on your sacrum this time, and your right arm is up by your ear. Okay, remember, don't lock your knees, so you keep a bit of a soft bend. Inhale to reach up through the right arm, ribs lift, and then extend forward as you exhale. So you're really feeling for this length through the spine as you lower. Chin tucked in. And then come up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, fold for 4, 2, 3, 4. We'll go again. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, lower for 4, 2, 3, 4. The next inhale, we come up halfway for that part. Everybody's favourite. And then we engage through the legs here to stabilise the spine. To make sure that we're feeling calves, thighs, chin is tucked into the back, and the neck is long. And then we want almost like we're reaching through that front arm. Breathing in for 4 and out for 4. Keeping very focused on staying in the intensity with awareness to the breath. And then next inhale, we come all the way up. Forward fold on the exhale. And the right hand can be inside or outside the left foot. Remember, you can use blocks here. And then keeping the left hand on the sacrum, or take the left arm straight up. So again, we want to just be mindful of the twisting from the navel rather than the neck or the spine. And 1 to 1 breaths. So in 4, out 4. Maybe gaze down so the neck can relax if that's what you need today. Otherwise you can gaze up. You can look up towards your left fingertips. Doesn't work for me. And then from there, release both hands to the floor. Take an inhale halfway, just get a bit of length through the spine there, and then fold over the front leg. So if hands don't reach the floor, don't worry, you can have your hands on your leg or props. Just letting the breath steady there. Next inhale, either walk your hands up your legs or just come all the way up, hands on hips, and then step to the top of the mat as you exhale. Just let your arms by your side. It's a slight bend in your knees again. And then we inhale the arms up. Forward fold on the exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. And step back to downward facing dog. So take a breath in there. An even longer breath out. And then lower your knees down. Okay, so we're in all fours position. We're going to do all fours to child's pose. We'll just do a few rounds with no breath count so you get the movement, and then we'll add the breath in. So inhale all fours, and then as you exhale, you come all the way back to child's pose. Knees wide if you can. And then we come back up again. So back to all fours, and then back to child's pose as you exhale. So we're going to add in the breath now. So we inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale back for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale back for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale back for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And just rest there in child's pose now. Forehead on the floor. Hips sink back towards the heels and working with an in 4, out 8 breath. And let this just be a really cooling, calming for the mind, like where your forehead rests on the mat. Just really invite this cool attitude. And then on your next inhale, come in on up. And come all the way down onto your belly. So we're going to do a few rounds of dynamic cobra. So your forehead will be on the mat, the hands will be just underneath the shoulders. So you can take your feet wider if that's better for your lower back. If you can work with your legs together, just really feeling for that squeezing of the inner leg line, then do that. But otherwise, legs apart is fine. Okay. So make sure your butt is working as you inhale. Press your pubic bone down and come up into a cobra. So you don't need to come super high, but just make sure that your hands are barely working. And you exhale, lower down, forehead to the floor. So do 2 more like that. So inhale to come up, press pubic bone down, reach in through the inner thighs, chin tucked in. And then exhale to lower. Okay, 1 more. Pubic bone presses down, belly into the mat, come all the way up. And this time we'll stay. So you'll start to feel the muscles of your back working here, particularly around the mid to low spine. The chin stays tucked in so that we keep the mind relatively still. And then remembering again, we want barely any effort through the palms of the hands, like they're almost not touching the mat. Steady breath in and out. And then exhale, lower, forehead to the floor. Take a breath in there, let your legs relax. And then press on back to child's pose, so knees wide or together. So full breath in there into your lower back. Just feel the breath move around your sacrum, the very lower part of your spine. And then pressing on up to sitting. And we're going to come into Baddha Konasana, so the soles of the feet together. You can sit up onto blocks or blankets here if that just helps to elevate the hips a little bit. And rather than having your heels like really close to your groin, take them about 18 inches away. All right, so we're just going to do a whole little dry run and then we'll start to add in the breath. So your hands are on your feet, the spine is long, you take an inhale and then go into the fold as you exhale. Okay, so we just do 1 more. So inhale, spine lengthens, just be mindful of the chin tucking in and then we exhale to fold forward. Now we start to add the breath again. So inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale up 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the last one is for 8. You can count that yourself. So inhale 4, exhale 8. And then once you've exhaled for 8 and you're in the forward fold, stay there. So you can get your spine lengthening again. So chin tucked in, the back of the neck long, and then we'll breathe in and out for 4. So in 4, out 4. Just being really mindful now of where the tension is around the back of the glutes, the butt muscles, the hip joints. And perhaps you can see your breath go there when you breathe in. And then your next inhale, coming all the way up. All right, so you've got a couple of options with this one, and it doesn't matter what you do. They're both as effective as the other. You can just work with your legs crossed. So start with your left in front of your right. Actually, we'll start with the right in front of the left. So legs can be crossed like that. If you are opening your pelvis this morning, you can do a half lotus to the top of your right foot on your left thigh. Okay, so either or, doesn't matter. Okay, from there, take your right hand behind your back. On the floor if you're in the cross-legged. Grab your foot if you're in the half lotus. And then inhale the left arm up. Twist to your right as you exhale. So the left hand comes outside of the right thigh. And then we have this tendency to try and get really deep into the twist before we've even breathed. So just back it off a little bit. And feel like your sit bones plug down so the back of the head is over the sacrum. And then get this sense of like lifting up through the spine, but with like little bit of effort, but not a lot. And then we're almost going to work this a little bit dynamically. So you'll inhale there and then exhale, start to twist a little bit. And then as you inhale, come out of the twist a little. Just back it up a bit and then go again on your exhale. Let's do one more like that. So you come out a little of the twist as you inhale. Go in a bit deeper on the exhale. And this time we'll stay. So again, we want to go back to that 1-to-1 breath. In 4, out 4. I close my eyes here just to get a bit more of the awareness inward. But if that's a bit too much for you, you can even just focus your eyes on one spot. Try and keep the eyes still so that the mind can start to settle down too. And then inhale back through center. Exhale as you change the cross of the legs. So you might find one side you can do half lotus and the other side there's no chance. Or both sides there's no chance. Whatever, doesn't really matter. So left hand is behind on the floor, or if you are in half lotus, left hand holds your left foot and then inhale right arm up. And exhale, twist. So again, just aware of how much we want to get into the twist right away. Just back off a little. Sit back onto your sit bones. Get your spine elevated. And take an inhale. Just easing into the twist to the left as you exhale. And then we come out a little bit on the inhale, so back out of the twist. And then we go again on the exhale, so just easing in slowly. We do one more like that. So an inhale. We'll go a little bit deeper on the exhale, and then we stay. So again, we're not in a place that's so intense that we can't stay. But just getting that sense of wringing out the whole of the spine. Steady breath, in 4, out 4. And then inhale back to center. Unravel the cross of your legs and then take them straight forward. Now again, you can sit up on something here if it helps, blocks, blankets, cushions, whatever. You can also have a little bend in your knees if that's helpful. So we'll just do one of the movements without the breath count and then we'll add in the breath. So as you inhale, take your arms up. And you start to extend forward as you exhale. So really feeling for keeping the spine long. Just wherever your hands land, it doesn't matter. And then come all the way up, inhale. And then we exhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We come up again on the inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4, and then we exhale 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do one more dynamically. Inhale 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now wherever your hands land, take an inhale, halfway lift. Just get a little bit more length through the spine there. And then exhale, just fold to your degree. Don't worry about bending yourself in half or anything crazy. Just where you can. Keep your feet active. And then we'll go back to the breath where we inhale 4, exhale 6 and hold out for 2. So you can count that for yourselves. I'm just using this time here in this pause just to prepare for final rest. A few more rounds of breath like that. And then extend your arms forward. Take an inhale, come all the way up. Straight spine. As you exhale, bring your palms to the earth. Mine don't quite reach, but whatever you can do. Just to help your spine stay upright as that energy descends. And then from there, come all the way down into Shavasana. So taking your ankles to the outer edges of the mat. Just tuck your pelvis under, reach your tailbone down towards your feet. And then actually intentionally walk your shoulders away from your ears as well. So all the space around your neck. Chin tucks, so the back of the neck is long. Now, I actually like to rest my hands on my belly for this part, but you can keep your arms by your side. So just do 1 minute of abdominal breathing, just feeling the belly rise and fall, so no need to count. Just really bring your awareness into the navel center. if you're still focusing on the abdominal breath, you can let that go now. Just inviting a natural breath. So 2 or so minutes just to let the body integrate all of that energy, all of the change, all the lessons. And from there, bring your feet together, point your toes away, reach your arms over your head, just give yourself a full stretch out, maybe lifting the upper back away from the floor, and then roll onto one side, doesn't matter which, just let yourself arrive. And then ease on up to sitting or kneeling. Your hands rest on your thighs or your knees. Just become aware of the quality of energy now that's moving through your body. Probably very different to 45 minutes ago. And just set the intent to take this with you into your day. It's a simple, simple practice. Your hands to rest at your heart. Take a deep breath in. And we finish the practice together. Namaste.